Hey everybody, it's me, Edward Jones, back with a new video. Today I'm just getting back from this year's first gun show. It was at Jameel Temple in Columbia, South Carolina, and I went. I had a day off. Saturday's like one of my one day off, and I had a friend of mine who, one of my friends I live with, he's never been to a gun show. So I said, well, I'm going to the show. Can I do anything? You want to come along? So he did. I told him on the ride there. So the first thing you're going to notice is that the people that you see at gun shows, it's going to be nicer than the people you meet at church. Which he thought it was kind of funny, but every time if you understand, if you've ever been to a show, you see how narrow the lanes are. You're pretty packed in there. So every time someone said pardon me or excuse me, so you can go ahead. I said, see what I told you, see what I tell you. He got a chuckle out of it. But he said he had a good time. It was a culture shock for him, he said, but he enjoyed it. He held a SPAS shotgun for the first time. He said like it'd be a gun for for a heavy set person, because the gun was pretty heavy. I got to see a lot of knives, a lot of war artifacts, things like that. And one of the things I did at the show, the original barrel, my Winchester 1897, the 30-inch barrel, I sold it. I sold it for $55. I wasn't really sure how much I was gonna get for it. It was actually, I didn't spend but maybe 2 minutes in the show, and a guy asked me, what kind of barrel is that? And so I told him, what kind it was, but I guess he passed up. Then I came to another table where a man had, he had combat shotguns. He had 1897s. He had Model 12s. I believe he had a Stevens 5-20-30. And he had one particular shotgun. I didn't know if it was a J.C. Higgins or Sears. And we started talking, about guns. And he asked, what kind of barrel is that? And I said, I told him I was selling this barrel from Winchester 1897. And he said, well, how much you want for it? I said maybe 60. And he said, I have $50 right now. If that's too much? I said, how about 55? And he said, well, hold on, let me see. He went check his wallet. He only had 50. But he asked one of his friends. He had change, and he was going back and forth. And before I took the money, I figured, I don't want to sell anyone something that they're gonna think later on, oh, I got ripped off because this. I told him that the takedown extension, because the gun had been worked on repeatedly. I said, this takedown extension, he was on the board, so the board was in pristine condition. But I said the takedown extension was, it was kind of bent, and that's why I couldn't really use it. I said you could get a magazine tube in there, but it would be kind of stiff working, turning a magazine tube inside the magazine tube extension and remove the gun. And he said, you didn't have to tell me that. He said, that's one of these, and he said there's one, not too many people would give that information. They'll probably just sell someone a lemon, get the cash and take off, and treat it as that. But he said, you didn't have to tell me that. And he really appreciated, my honesty. He finally was able to get some change from a friend of his. He gave me $55. We shook hands, and that was that. And I did it right in front of my friend who never been to a gun show. And I showed him, I said, see, it's that simple with some of with the business you could do with other people. And so I had $55 more in my pocket, and I decided I was going to look around, see what things I could pick up. First thing I bought was this. I'm pretty sure a lot of you out there who are into bushcraft and into World War II memorabilia know what this is. For those of you who don't, this is actually a camp stove. Now, it's really just a piece of aluminum shaped a funny way with some holes drilled in it and a big square cutout, but it was actually made so that you can take this type of canteen and place it on top of the stove and with the canteen cup and actually cook your food. I'll show you real quick. So as you see my videos, this is one from this is a World War II canteen. This is a cup. This cup was made after World War II, so it was like, I guess, some surplus gear. pull the tabs down like that, you have a cup. What you do is you have your, I guess, your trioxane squares, or you have some type of little fire, a sterno can. What you do is you have your fire right here. These holes right here are for airflow, and you match the kidney shapes together, and just like that, you can cook whatever's inside this cup, and have it with this base underneath the cup, hold the cup up, and you'll be heating whatever you have, and then you have hot chow. And the way you actually can put this together is you just take this cup, put it in like this, move the tab up for the handle, pull it down, and there you go. You have pretty much you have a cookware set right there. And you can put all this inside of you can put all that inside of this canteen pouch, which does attach to your web belts. For those of you who have that kind of web gear that would fit these type of pouches. And I figured I'd pick this up. I got the canteen, I got the pouch, I have the cup, but I don't have a stove. And I thought about buying one from Rothco, but haven't done it. That little stove, that little canteen stove, cost me $5. And I think maybe I was more drawn to the price, but you tend to find a lot of good deals at gun shows for when it comes to military things like that. So it fits in here. Second thing I bought is a tag for the cup, or the canteen stove rather. I got this Kershaw knife. It's called the Speed Safe. I believe this is made in the U.S. I paid $65 for this. Now, what's funny is this is OD green and black. It has a textured finish for grip, which it feels very good in your hand. It has a spring assist, so it takes very little pressure along this tab right here, and it comes out. Usually, a lot of knives I've had in the past is you had to kind of use a flick of the wrist like that. But this one is spring operated, so you can actually bring it down like that, and it's locked in place. It has a simple lock on the inside of the handle. Just push to the side, put the blade away, and it has a clip for put in your pants or put on your belt. Now, I would have gotten had one of the sellers been more willing to show me his wares. That's something that there are very few people at gun shows that I meet that I don't really care for. But the person I ran into today, he was one of them, and he wasn't really willing to show me a lot of stuff he had. I guess he didn't think I was gonna make a sale. Maybe he was turned off by the fact that I was sneezing, because it was stuffy in there and made my nose run, so allergies were acting up. But I asked him about he had the Damascus butterfly knife, and I was gonna ask him about it. I did ask him about it. He told me how much it costs. He said it was American made, but he didn't really, he didn't take out the case. He asked me if I wanted to see. He asked me if I wanted to see it, and the thing is, he had one of these knives, and I overheard someone who had just bought it. They said $65, and I said, well, so you know what? Because of his attitude, I'll take my $65 elsewhere. I actually took it to the lane across from him, and there was a lady who let me see the knife. I checked it out. She told me, I asked her how much it cost. She said $65. I said, I'll buy it. So that's one thing I believe you ought to take from this video, is that your attitude matters. If you treat people well, you tend to get better results. That guy, he missed out on the sale, and sale went to someone else who was friendlier. So I got me a nice Kershaw knife for $65. It came sharp. I may keep this on me or keep it in my in my pack or my book bag where I carry every day. I'm glad I got this knife. And the third thing I bought was this book called No Good Like It Is. It's a book. It's a post-Civil War book. The author, he wrote my name in it. He has a booth at the shows, and actually I mentioned him in my video titled Reputation and Demeanor. He's the one, he told me about his experience in Vietnam, and he thought I was someone, he asked me was I in the military. He said, no, my demeanor, gives that away, kind of gives that appearance. But I told him that back in December that if I didn't have the cash, but when I do, I'll check out one of your books. And I wanted to hold on to my word, and I did. And so I picked this book up for $10. He autographed it, you know, and he told me, he said he just finished his third book, and he asked me, so you're done, let me know how you like it. So I'm pretty sure I'll see him at the next show that I'll go to, which will probably be in, maybe not February, but in March or April. So at least I got something to read on my off time, which I do have off time, even with the bit of work I do throughout the week. But yep, that's my video. I encourage a lot of people who have, if you know people who have never been to gun shows, they don't know anything about, I guess, gun culture, take them out there and expose them, because it's pretty, for what it is, it's actually pretty interesting. It's, friendly people. You get to talk shop with others. You get to hear other people talk, exchange jargon. You can show your friends that not everyone who has a gun or is into guns is some lunatic. It's not the case. There are some straight ordinary people, maybe even boring people who are just into firearms, and it'd be cool to expose them to that kind of stuff, so they can tear down any misconceptions or uncover any mysteries they may have had in their head about gun shows and gun owners, things like that. But yep, that's my video. Oh, another thing, he also threw this in as a freebie. The author, his name is McKendry R. Long III. He threw this in 2 for 1 with Saucy Tail. Pretty funny looking. I didn't read it yet, but hopefully it's about as funny as the cover makes it out to be. But yeah, that's my video. If you had any good experiences or bad experiences at gun shows, if you've ever taken friends, please share your experiences in the comment section, or you can make a response video to this video. And I also want to say thank you to all my subscribers out there. I may have passed 500. I think I'm at around 531. So I'm not sure if I have a contest, but I'll see if I can cook something up for at least, I don't know, maybe 600 or 750 subscribers. I just don't have anything in my mind as of right now as to what to do with as concerns of a contest or a giveaway. But that's it. I'm Edward Jones, and I hope you have a nice day.